What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make millions of dollars AFK passively in the background this week using the Acid Lab. So if you've been sleeping on the Acid Lab, now is definitely the time to start using it because Rockstar has officially doubled the sell value this week, meaning you can make millions of dollars with almost no effort. And the best part, once you set everything up, this business literally makes money while you're doing something else or while you're completely AFK. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact routine I've been using to max my profits during this week's event, and how often you should be buying supplies, when you should be selling, and how to make the whole process even easier using two glitches I've already covered on my channel. Go check them out. Click on my channel, check them out. There's two super simple glitches that will literally make you more money way easier. And by the end of this video, you'll have a routine that you can make millions over the course of the week with very little actual grinding. Now, before we get into the actual routine, I want to tell you guys why the Acid Lab is literally one of the best businesses this week. You know, not only is it double money on the sell missions, it's super simple, and I'm going to show you guys a trick that not many people use where you can actually double boost the Acid Lab. A lot of people know about the normal Acid Lab boost, but I'm also going to show you guys the Angel boost. If you have a mansion, this is a very good boost, and you can get the Acid Lab full in like an hour. So unlike businesses where you have to constantly source crates and steal supplies, the Acid Lab is almost completely passive. You can AFK, you know, using the glitch that I showed you guys in the other video. Go check that out. And you buy one batch of supplies and it'll mostly fill up. It'll be almost full with just one batch using what I'm going to show you guys. And once it's full, you simply sell everything with one sell vehicle for a huge payout, and you won't be bothered by modders. I'd sell it in a public session with at least 20 people so you get that full bonus. And you know, since Rockstar doubled the sell money this week, every single sale is worth significantly more than normal, which makes this one of the easiest ways to build up your bank if you've been saving for this new DLC that's about to come out. Okay, but before you guys do anything, if you don't have the equipment upgrade yet, stop what you're doing and get it first. Seriously, this upgrade speeds up production and increases your profit so much. I cannot stress this. Without the upgrade, you will get way less and increase your profits. Like, you'll make your money back so much quicker. And if you're still running the default Acid Lab, you're basically throwing your money away. Like, what are you doing? So make sure you completed the full engage jobs, unlock the upgrade, and purchased it before following the rest of this guide. Because, I mean, you can still do the guide without it, but that upgrade really helps a lot. Plus, with the boost and everything I'm going to show you guys, you should get the upgrade. Most definitely. And another thing, a lot of people, they steal supplies. This is a big mistake. When it comes to the Acid Lab, especially this week, the supplies that you buy are completely worth it, especially because it'll last you the whole product. One supply that you buy for 70k will give you like 500k back. It's really efficient, and your time is worth way more than the cost of buying supplies. You know, the Acid Lab is all about efficiency. Instead of wasting time doing supply missions, buy your supplies instantly, let the lab produce while you're playing, and use that extra time to make money somewhere else. Even after paying for supplies, you're still making the same profit, especially with the double money going on. Think about it this way: instead of spending 20 minutes stealing supplies, you could spend those 20 minutes doing literally anything else. Run an agency contract, complete a Cluck and Bell raid, do a KO setup, sell some, other cargo, or honestly, you could just mess around with your friends while your Acid Lab keeps making money in the background. That what makes passive businesses so powerful. They're making money even when you're focused on something completely different. Now, here's where people really lose out on millions. Once you've bought supplies, don't keep checking your Acid Lab every 5 minutes. Go do some missions, go do some heists, go do some setups, go do some races, go play with your friends, or you could just sit AFK. That's where my AFK method comes in. You could sit AFK. I have a video. Go check out that video. It'll show you how to completely go AFK in the game without having to do anything. You could sit there, go make a coffee, go buy some food. You could go completely AFK and your Acid Lab will still fill up. That's what really makes this an AFK glitch. I actually made a full tutorial showing how to AFK without getting kicked from GTA, and it's been helping a ton of people keep their business producing while they're away. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend checking it out after this one, because it pairs perfectly with the Acid Lab this week. Instead of letting your console sit there doing nothing in your business, because it can actually keep making product while you're gone. I'll leave that video linked in the description, and it'll also pop up later on the end screen, so please check that out, guys. It'll mean a lot to me. Alright, so now that we've got our supplies purchased, we got the equipment upgrade, and we're letting the Acid Lab produce passively, The next question is, when should you actually sell? Because selling too early is another mistake I see people doing, and there's actually a much smarter way to do it during this event where you can make, the most profits. Alright, now let's get into the real question. When should you sell your acid lab? The answer to that is sell it when it's completely full. That way you don't waste any time and you get the most money per sale mission. You won't get any other sale like vehicles because this is the acid lab we're talking about. You will only get the bike always. You will always only get one bike and it won't even be that long. Here in this clip, I'm selling a full acid lab, $1 million in a public session using the glitch so nobody can actually grief me. And using this method, you won't waste any time, you'll maximize your profits, and it's just what you should do. You won't get any more sale vehicles. You could do this completely solo. And next I want to talk about is the production boost. Don't forget to boost it. If also you own a mansion, you can call Angel through your phone and you can boost the acid lab from there. The Angel boost is actually great. It's amazing. You can boost once a day and it's a huge help alongside the actual boost inside the acid lab. If you could, I would boost the acid lab twice using the acid lab boost and the Angel AI boost. So if you're wondering what's the Angel AI boost, basically you want to go to your phone contacts and you're going to want to call your mansion AI. Some people might have it set as Haviland, some people might have it set as OG, some people might have it set to Angel. Whatever mansion AI you have, you want to go ahead and call them through your phone and you'll be able to boost any business by a great amount. The boost is actually crazy. Using the boost, if you have every single possible boost applied, you can get it full in like an hour or two and sell it for completely $1 million. Completely AFK, passively, go outside, do whatever. But once your, acid lab is actually full, you guys can go into a public session and do the passive mode with guns glitch where you'll be able to sell anything, sell your businesses completely in passive, and it'll stop people like griefers from griefing you, of course, and you won't be blown up. In this clip, I actually did have a griefer trying to blow me up, but he couldn't. I had an oppressor trying to blow me up, but he couldn't because I was in passive mode. And this basically allows you to sell in huge public lobbies, completely full public lobbies without, worrying about getting griefed, but you still get that bonus. Usually, I do see the bonus. If you sell in a completely public lobby with a full acid lab, you'll get about a 300k bonus, which is pretty good if you ask me. I sold in this 30. As you can see, I got 1.05 million. That's really good for 2 hours of AFKing. And you can honestly just do this. If you want to play GTA, go play GTA. If you want to go, outside, go outside and leave this on. I have this on in the background, late at night. If I'm not on my computer, if I'm not on my PS5, I just leave it on in the background. But I wouldn't miss out. I have all the links to all the glitches that you could use to help you, passively AFK millions using the acid lab this week. I have all the links in the description. You guys should check that out. This is super passive, completely solo, and honestly, it's really good right now. You might as well take advantage of the double money on the acid lab. It's a really good business. And if you don't have the acid lab upgrades, you should still be able to make a good chunk of money even without the acid lab upgrade. But definitely boost it and use your mansion boost if you do have the mansion AI. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, subscribe. Once again, check out the links in the description to my other glitch videos that'll really help you out this week. It'll really, boost all your income, boost everything. And yeah, peace, guys.